finally got it done. We ensure we create more hubs of innovation at HBCUs, create pathways to develop more researchers, and grow a diverse semiconductor workforce here at home. For example, I was in New York where I announced a significant chips investment with Micron, a leading semiconductor company that paired and partnered with Norfolk State University to build a 6,000 square foot high-tech facility for students and other researchers. My National Science Foundation just awarded $2 million to Clark Atlanta University to support their work in the HBCU CHIPS network, fueling semiconductor research and development, and a workforce capacity at HBCUs. This is in addition to last week's announcement of $10.5 million for National Science Foundation grants to facilitate STEM research at more than a dozen HBCUs, including Central State University, project to build a semiconductor R&D capacity. I'm also excited to announce that 4 HBCUs, Fort Valley State University, Rusk College, Savannah State University, and Shaw University, are receiving additional critical funding to boost their STEM programs, prepare their students for the incredible opportunity. And moving forward, I've encouraged semiconductor companies to continue to create and expand partnerships with HBCUs as they invest in American manufacturing. And Vice President Harris and the National Space Council she leads are ensuring the federal government, industry partner and HBCUs collaborate on opportunities for space-related technology and innovation, the future. And folks, my Office of Science and Technology Policy is developing and sharing the best approaches across the entire government, how to expand STEM research and investments in HBCUs. In addition, my administration continues to diversify the federal workforce, starting by opening doors of opportunity, like the HBCU Scholar Program that celebrates its 10th anniversary. I want to congratulate the 2024 cohorts of scholars, the largest cohort, all of whom are ready to stand up if you're here. All right. If I'm still around when you were president, make sure you don't say who Joe who, okay? Joe who, okay? We also know that black studies show black students who have black teachers are significantly more likely to graduate from high school. And we've known this for a long time, enroll in college. That's why my Department of Education has provided $450 million to ensure the teachers in our schools reflect diversity in our community. These small things matter a lot. For example, this funding has gone toward the Augustus F. Hawkins program, which is preparing the next generation of teachers at HBCUs. We're the first administration to secure funding for this program, providing almost $40 million to date. And today, I'm proud to announce 4 more HBCUs: Grambling State University, Morehouse College. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing about Morehouse, man. I did the commencement at Morehouse. One graduate came up to me, Mr. President, you're not a Morehouse man. The closest I get was doing the commencement. North Carolina Central University and Prairie View A&M University. They're being awarded new grants to increase teacher diversity. But we know that while a college degree is still a ticket to the middle class, that ticket is becoming too expensive. That's why we've increased the maximum Pell Grant by $900 a year. The largest increase in a decade. It matters because HBCUs have twice the percentage of Pell Grant students as non-HBCUs. And my administration also relieved the debt of 5 million Americans, including a significant number of black borrowers. That means you can now start a business, you can buy a home, save for your children's school, give back to your community, and it grows the economy for everybody. It's not the cost, it grows the economy. There's so much more we're doing to help more HBCU students walk into a life of generational wealth and to be providers for their families, leaders of the communities, dreamers and doers of the nation. In fact, in just 4 years, working with HBCU leaders, we're making the most significant investment in Black America ever in American history. But look, we have to be honest about the forces we face. We gather together in a year when we commemorate two of our nation's most historic achievements. The 70th anniversary of Brown versus the Board of Education that segregated our public schools. It laid the groundwork for the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and outlawed discrimination in employment and public places, in which we've just observed its 60th anniversary. Instrumental in both achievements was Thurgood Marshall, an alum of Lincoln University and Howard Law School. By the way, Lincoln's closer to Wilmington than it is to Philly. I've been there many times. And generations of HBCU educators and students who came before. It opens the doors of hope and opportunity for a generation of Black Americans and for the entire United States of America. It really does. But today, affirmative action and the values of diversity, equity, and inclusion are under attack like not long since I started as a young civil rights guy. Books are being banned. History is being erased. HBCUs have received bomb threats. And right now, lies and hate are being spread about Haitian Americans in Ohio. It's wrong. It's simply wrong. And it must stop. There are those who want a country for some of us, but not for all of us. But I've always believed that the promise of America, and I mean it sincerely, is big enough for everyone to succeed. No, I really mean it, everyone. And there's been no more important voice for that truth than the Black community in our HBCUs. That's what I see in your students. Future doctors and researchers, curing cancer, artists shaping our culture, fearless journalists and intellectuals challenging convention, preachers and advocates inspiring us all. You prove that Black history is American history. It is American history. And Black excellence is American excellence. Well, let me tell you something. If I show up on your campus, you better be nice to me. Look, let me close with this. Mary McLeod Bethune was the highest-ranking Black woman in Franklin Delano Roosevelt's administration. A pioneering educator, activist. She founded the proud HBCU Bethune-Cookman University. Here's what she said. She said, "The freedom gates are half ajar. We must pry them fully open." That's what I'm trying to do. Pry them fully open. For over 180 years, HBCUs have been prying open freedom's gates. For the past 4 years, Kamala and I, with the help of all you and great leaders out there in the city that I serve with in the Congress and the Senate, are pushing right alongside them. And God willing, as HBCU graduate, the future President of the United States is going to soon be sitting behind the Resolute desk, pushing the gates of freedom open once and for all. Folks, you've probably heard me say this before. We just have to remember who the hell we are. No, I mean it. We're the United States of America. There is nothing beyond our capacity when we act together. Nothing, nothing, nothing. We're the only nation in history that's come out of every crisis stronger than we went in. That's because of you, because of all of us. We're a diverse nation. Therein lies our strength when we unite. So God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hush not, child, and don't cry.
Every time I'd walk out of my grandfather fitting his home up in Scranton, Pennsylvania, he'd yell, "Joey, keep the faith." And my grandmother would yell, "No, Joey, spread it. Go spread the faith."
Your folks might understand you by and by. Just move on up toward your destination. Though you may find from time to time complication.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this portion of the conference. Please consult your conference apps for the next place you need to be, and have a great afternoon.
Bite your lip and take the trip. Though there may be wet road ahead and you cannot slip, just move on up for peace you find. Into the steeple of beautiful people where there's only one kind. So hush not, child, and don't cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Move on up and keep on wishing. Remember, your dream is your only scheme, so keep on pushing. Take nothing less than the supreme best. Do not